Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now, we have a new system coming to the game relating to the Summoners Market. For those of you who do not know, Summoners Market is basically Kabam's web store where you purchase in-game items through their own Kabam web store rather than from your mobile game, and Kabam made it in order to basically bypass Apple Store and Google Play Store, kind of like a tax on them or commission that they take out of it. And for the most part, it's been beneficial to the summoners. You can get more for cheaper, typically there. It has had some, negative effects as well, like typically expanding the max pool of cash that you have to spend on the events. But Kabam is obviously trying to grow that section of their income. As in, like, they would prefer us to pretty much exclusively purchase stuff there or, largely purchase stuff there. And with that, they are launching the Summoner Market bonus event. Today, we'll be launching a new feature in Summoner's Market, the Market Bonus Event and Market Points. Summoners can earn Market Points and unlock prizes in the Market Bonus Event when they make eligible purchases in Summoner's Market. Market Bonus Event and Rewards contains variety of rewards from 5 and 6 star hero crystals to gold, relic shards, and more. The event resets weekly, so summoners can get all of those rewards or just the ones that they aim for every 7 days. Here we can see the rewards themselves. I'm gonna show them it in a bit better way from the market itself. And then earning points, purchasing eligible packages and items in the Summoners Market will award you with market points. You can see how many points each purchase will award you above the package's name. Each regular purchase will award you approximately 1 point per US dollar. And here I'm going to show the market. Check back often. They're going to be bringing in new things in it. So this is how it looks like. Basically, you can see that I have 0 points in it, and you get 5,000 5-star shards for 20 points, so spending $20. Then you get 200,000 gold for 40, 10,000 5-star shards, 1,000 paragon shards, I think. Nope, that's a 4-star relic crystal shard. 5-star Nexus for 100 points. 120 points is 2,500 6-star shards, then some Nexus cabs, 7,500 6-star shards, 5,000 5-star relic shards, and then 2,500 6-star relic shards. And here we can see the bonuses that are allocated. Now, let's be real, let's be honest. And this is probably the part where people kind of like expect me to bash the Summoners Market. And I have seen some critical reception of this already. But honestly, I'm not even going to do that. There are, several reasons for it. And I think this game often frustrates players without meaning to. And one of the reasons for it is because we always have that expectation whatever's happening in the game is meant to be beneficial to us or significant to us. And the fact of the matter is that that's not always going to be the case, especially if you're kind of like more experienced summoner, you really don't care about any of these rewards. Like, from my standpoint, there's absolutely nothing that I'm gaining from this event that I remotely care about. And nothing that I would spend money on. This, to me, serves as zero incentive to go to the Summoners Market and purchase something there now or something like that. And that's because, I'm a well-in player. I have played this game for a very long time, and I typically am interested in basically the tip-top rewards, the 7-star shards, the Titan Crystal shards, any other materials, rank-up materials relating to 7 stars largely. And, this ain't it, really. Relics have not really moved the needle for me either, so even those 2,500 6-star relic shards mean very, very, very little to me. But even if they added some 2,500 7-star shards at the end there, it still wouldn't, change much. And again, as I said, we need to understand that not everything is meant for everyone. And this is one of the most annoying things that Kabam likes to say when they fail. And when they, make an event that's meant to be for everybody and it sucks, right? Kabam often says that. Not every offer is good for everybody or something like that. But in this case, I think we need to acknowledge, clear-cut design intention here. This is not something that's designed and created to entice me to spend or entice, endgame players to spend. This is something that they are clearly doing to entice new customers. The Cavaliers, the Thronebreakers, who have started the game and who do care about 5 stars, who do care about 6 stars, and who either haven't spent on the game much or hardly have spent on the game. And for smaller accounts, you can find some extra incentive there alongside additional stuff that you get from the market itself. And that's what it is. Now we can talk about, how good of a business practice, how moral of the business practice is this when, Kabam goes consistently kind of poking new people to, just buy this, you're gonna get some extra here, you're gonna get some extra here. And that would be the entire conversation about monetization of video games, I feel like. But this is clearly designed to get newer and fresher players to have like their first taste, or to spend a little bit more than they otherwise normally would. It's not meant to get me to spend, and I'm kind of okay with that. If anything, I prefer it that way. For the last half a year or so, maybe even a bit more, for the last couple of years, my spending has gone down quite significantly compared to what it used to be, and for the last half a year I have been spending significantly less money on this game, and I prefer it this way. And if this would be something like insane, amazing, imagine there's like a Titan crystal and a 7-star crystal and, some tier 6 CCs and all this other stuff. That wouldn't necessarily be a good thing, because then you'd feel more pressure to spend more money on this game weekly, which ultimately is not healthy for anybody, especially for people who cannot necessarily afford it, but most importantly, perhaps to the core group of this game, which is a bunch of very dedicated players who are adults, who are managing their lives, who have some disposable income, but not as much as Kabam would like us to. And Summoner's Market being, as unrewarding for Valiant players is just one more thing that is kind of keeping that spend pressure off from the top game players who don't typically spend too much. And I like it much better. I like when Kabam's putting in more rewards in content, less rewards in offers. I like that there are, less kind of like must-buy offers in game in general and stuff like that. And therefore, I look at this and I think it's fine. Not changing anything for me personally. I don't think it's gonna change, much for any of the top end players how they spend their money. But this certainly will get some newer players to spend more than they otherwise would, and it's gonna make a bump some money. Therefore, I will not, scream at them, yell at them how garbage or bad this is just because it doesn't, help me, or more specifically, just because it doesn't have any items that would appear enticing to me. Because in a way, I actually think it's better for me. I think it's better for a lot of people who already spend money on this game. That there isn't another thing that's kind of like just pushing you there. So, that is where I am at with the Summoners Market. I think I messed my camera up slightly. My bad on that. But it is an interesting idea, I suppose. Let me know what you guys think. I don't necessarily think, uh, I don't necessarily think it's going to be major success in general, because Summoners Market, I think, is still relatively niche. Like, you have to be playing this game quite a bit to even know about the web store, because Kabam doesn't really advertise it much, or haven't done so. I think, majority of the player base have not ever purchased anything from the web store, and this clearly is an attempt for them to do so, and to get people over from the game to the web store, I suppose. But who knows? Either way, I I suppose the only thing that I wish is that they would put this much effort and this much thought and resources from this monetization side of the game making sure that we can actually seize the fights and not every update is bugged to hell. But that's kind of like a standard worry there. But that's not how these companies work either way. There are certain people doing certain things, and somebody's hired to do this specifically. And I guess I'm saying I'm either used to it or kind of okay with it. But I certainly don't feel kind of like outraged that it isn't like amazingly enticing for me. Again, I think I prefer it this way. Let me know what you guys think about this market bonus event. And I'm going to catch you guys soon. Bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about